You're not a religious person, but you've tried everything when it comes to helping your wife overcome terminal cancer. At this point, you're at your last resort. You're not a praying person, but your partner that you work with, he goes to church and he seems real passionate about it. So you give it a shot, you end up praying. But the thing is, you end up praying to something that is a little more sinister than you thought. I'm Ashley, your spooky ghoul friend, and I'm here to talk about a book that I'm reading that's actually an arc. This is my first arc of the year, actually, and the book that I am talking about today is Sin by Matthew A. Clarke, and look at this cover, y'all. Please look at it. Feast your eyes upon it. Is it not the most fire cover you have ever seen? It is probably my favorite cover that I've ever seen, and I cannot wait to buy a physical copy and just display it somewhere. I want to frame it, something. It's just so good. If you didn't already get the gist, there's this guy who has a wife, Eliza, and she's basically on her deathbed. She was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she's coming to the end of her life, and there's nothing more that he wants than to help her feel better and reverse everything that has been done. She's just a school teacher, a good-hearted person. Why would something like this happen to her? And it's not like Alistair, I think that's how you say his name, is unfamiliar with death. He deals with it every day with his job. He is one of the first people on the scene when someone notices that someone is about to jump off a cliff to unalive themselves. He and his partner are the first, to talk them down, basically. But there's one day where he just sees an ad on the TV, and it's for his friend's church, his partner that works with him. And he's like, you know what, I'm just, for the one time, gonna pray and see what happens. From there, he starts to see these very creepy illusions, or are they real, of this very strange person or death-like figure that ends up popping up at any given moment. I'm only a third of the way through this book, but the writing is immaculate. It is so good. This book, I don't know, just brings a little something different. I love the wording and how the sentences are put together. It's very captivating and beautifully written, like almost poetic. And then also the story is eerie and unsettling, and it grasps and pulls you right in, and it's relatable in ways. It's just very interesting. It's dark, it's sad, there's grief. But again, I'm not a grief type person when it comes to horror, but this is another grief story done well. So I'll let you know how I feel about it when I'm completely finished. But right now, it's kind of standing at 5 stars for me. So we'll see how it goes. You can get this for 99 cents on the Rainforest for your Kindle. I'm trying to use code words because sometimes they don't like them. So you can snag that before February 1st for 99 cents. I mean, it's worth it. Worth it for the cover at least. But that's all I'll say. Stay spooky and have a nice day.